Hello, guys. Welcome back again to Talk Football Live. It is game week 26. This week, we don't particularly have any big six, big eight, whatever you want to call it, fixtures, but we're just going to dive right into it. We're going to do predictions. There are midweek games this week. And as we always do, we will give you some insights, anyways, on each game. We've brought Shexter back with us because personally, I needed to see his face of shame today because I was very disappointed with that City game. I was very
It's
disappointed,
all
very
love.
angry. But
It's all love. It's all love. It's all...
man, anyway, anyway, hopefully one day I will forgive Liverpool. But right now, I'm angry. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. First game this weekend is not this weekend. This match week is Aston Villa against Brighton. Thoughts, guys?
Man,
Villa didn't manage to pick up 3 points, thankfully. So
so
they're for the bag.
where is Villa has how many points now? Is it
I believe
40,
47.
46, 47? Right?
47, which is what City should have, if not for Liverpool. But sorry,
Yeah,
digress.
yeah. The very stupid stupid Liverpool team. Yeah, no. So this game, I will give it to Villa, but I won't be surprised if they get stunned and they get a draw or maybe a loss. The reason I say that is so I predicted that Brighton was going to beat Crystal Palace over the weekend. And surprisingly, Crystal Palace won the game, right? A long goal.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with Brighton, but so far I'm thankful that Brighton took 4 points from City. Because that's one of the benefits we have today. They beat City in their home and they drew City in the Etihad. So they've done well. But so far their results have been inconsistent. So against Aston Villa, I don't know the kind of Brighton to expect. But they're not having the best of times right now. Aston Villa want to maintain that top three, top four position so that they can be in Europe. They're playing at home. They definitely want to do well. They were lucky to get a draw against Bournemouth because Bournemouth wasted so many chances. Bournemouth should have won that game easily. So I will give it a narrow win to Aston Villa.
I don't know. You remember Bjorn last week when we previewed the games? You called out the two Bs. You called out Bournemouth and Brighton as dangerous teams that don't fear anybody. I think we might see something similar from Brighton in this week
I think so too, but
because Villa are missing some of their best players at the moment. Right,
yeah,
their midfield is. They found a way to restructure it. Onana is back fit, so they've brought in Douglas Luiz and Rogers is fit,
but,
but
but you
they're
know your
missing
guy, right?
McGinn.
You know your
Hmm?
guy Emery, right? He's going to
Yeah,
prepare
no.
for this game. He's going to. He has and I still have some people to kind of stop Brighton. That's what I think. But like I said, I honestly don't think Brighton can get 3 points. I think the best result Brighton will get in this game will be a draw.
Okay. All right. Anybody have
I think
any?
I
Yeah.
agree with that. If anything, I know Aston Villa want this win so bad, um, because like you said, they're chasing that top four. They don't want to like drop points. They've already dropped points this past weekend, and I I see them winning, especially playing at home. Brighton. But Brighton will definitely put up a good game. Unfortunately, I still see them losing, but it's gonna be very, very close. It's not gonna be one of those games where you have tons of goals or anything. Maybe about like a 2-1, 2-0 kind of like, or even a draw. Uh, Thinking about it now, yeah.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the Palace Burnley game. Is there any point for in my opinion? What's their name? In my opinion, Burnley are the worst team in this league.
Yeah.
No, no,
I'm sorry, but
No, for
I
real. Definitely.
no.
No, they are. Burnley, I mean, but then the
you
thing
guys
with
think
Crystal
you're worse than
Palace,
Wolves?
I see some fight
yeah,
from Wolves this day. I mean, yes, they still end up like Wolves doesn't have a defense, but I still see some fight.
No,
They still
Wolves
score.
does not have the attack. Wolves does not have the attack. They don't know how to score. They keep
I don't
chopping
think Wolves
goals.
has anything, honestly.
What's that?
I don't think Wolves have anything.
Oh no, you can see they move. You can see how they move. You can see the structure is there. They don't just have people to like finish finish the goals.
Execute.
There are so many things
Yeah.
wrong with Wolves. There are so many things, right? Like you said, it's funny you said that they don't know how to score. Against West Ham, they scored 3 goals. Against what was the other team? Sometimes they just score,
It's
right?
their defense. It's their
Sometimes they
defense. They
score.
lost
But
3-1 to Chelsea,
besides
but
the
they still
defense,
scored.
no, wait. Besides the defense, look at the stupidity against Chelsea. Like, that is the worst, set of amateur play.
But it's the defense. They gave away 2 penalties. Very needless
It's immaturity,
penalties.
it's inexperience, it's stupidity.
Yeah, very
It's a
needless
combination of
penalties.
everything you guys are saying. It's a combination of everything. Immaturity.
I mean, the push on
Defense.
Mosquera,
Yeah,
you
like who
stamp
does
on
that
someone
in
who
an
is going
EPL?
out of the box away from your goal.
Like
Those
who
2
does that in
penalties
an EPL?
were very amateurish. Sorry, no disrespect. They're still professional players, but it was very amateurish.
Mm.
I just
Crystal
thought
Palace
that when
too.
they play Arsenal, only when
You
they play
can't
Arsenal, that's when they know how to play football. Yeah.
you can't depend on Crystal Palace too because even you're not sure. We thought with Eze leaving, they looked like they were gonna be okay, but all of a sudden, I mean, they're not really. I don't. But against Burnley, definitely, it's a game that they should be winning against Burnley. If you ask me.
Yeah, but Crystal Palace, the whole thing with them is a lot of politics involved. The way they are selling off, quote unquote, all their best players.
But can
And
I jump in
you know
on
the
Crystal
coach doesn't
Palace?
approve.
It looks like it's getting fixed. So I don't know if you guys watched their last game. So they got
Yeah.
some incomings. They got Gezan from Aston Villa,
Yep.
who had an instant impact against Brighton on Sunday. He
Yep.
came in and he made the assist. They got Strand Larson from Wolves.
From Wolves.
Who though has only scored 1 goal, but he had a good game, right? Because Mateta I think Mateta is going to take that surgery. So they kind of replaced the striking position with
They brought in Brennan Johnson as well in January.
They got Johnson, right? And they got Gisan. So I think this guy is back from injury. Munoz. Daniel Munoz.
Munoz
is
is
back from injury.
right,
So I think they are coming back to shape. They don't have the key players. Somehow, they spent the money that they got from Eze. They spent the money that they got from Gay. They invested that money. And I think it's because of Europe. Because, they're still in Europe. They still stand a chance of winning that.
And Mateta almost left too.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
saying
but that's
that.
what I'm saying. Says Mateta is going to take this. He needs surgery to be done or what?
Surgery.
He needs to have a surgery. And Ismail Assar, that's the other name I was going to tell you, right? So Sarr scored, and Ismail Assar is back and is getting back to form. So if you look at them, yes, they had a tough time, but honestly, I think they are going to turn it around. If you are playing Crystal Palace in the next 2-3 weeks, be aware.
Be careful. Yep. All right, Palace win. Okay. Manchester City against Fulham.
Who are you giving it to?
Why are you laughing? You, Charles. I'm giving it to you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I give it to the wrong person, though.
Go ahead. Let's hear the words of your mouth and the evil thoughts that are soaring in your mind.
No. It's evil depending on who is listening. Evil is subjective right now. But realistically, Chester said something offline before we started, and he said Man City, with the way they played against Liverpool, they are playing like champions. I see that. Like, they are fighting for something. Just like you guys mentioned, Villa is fighting for top 4. Man City are fighting. They may not. I don't know if they're going to get it. If they're going to catch us now.
They will fight for second in Jesus' name.
As much as I think Man City can win this game or will win this game, should win this game, Fulham can upset them. But I always to predict a Man City win. But nothing will surprise me. No results surprise me. Is that fair?
I mean, it's your opinion. That's okay. It's an open show. You are free to share your opinions.
Yeah.
And another evil thought in your mind.
I mean,
All right.
so Shexter said something before the show, right? He said they play like champions. I'm not going to argue that. Yes, they did,
Yeah,
right?
champions. Yeah.
But let me tell you this: what
Guess
I
who
saw
didn't
you
play like
guys want.
champions?
What
Guess
did
who
you
are the
say?
Who?
current champions that didn't play like champions? Who are the current champions that didn't
Which
play
is
like
ironical,
champions?
right? Which is ironical, right? Like the current champions saying that the opponents that beat them at home play like champions, right? It's funny. But let me tell you something. Because after the match, if you guys listen to Bernardo Silva and Haaland talk, they said they knew coming to this game, the losing that game would give Arsenal 9 points. And in their mind as players, they were like, it's probably going to be over if they had lost that match. I was shocked that they said that, right? Because, they've been pretending, oh, it's not over, it's not over. Bernardo Silva actually said it, that if they had lost that game, it probably would have been a game over. Now, what does that mean to me? After going down 1-0 without Zoboslai's free kick, they had nothing else to lose. Like, basically, that was it for them. They were like, yeah, we're probably going to lose this game, but we're going to give it a fight. And that sometimes helps in football because you just have no worries, you have no pressure, you don't care anymore. At this point, let's just play.
They just went for it.
Just give it all you can give it to it, and that's it.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, that's still the heart. That's still the heart of a champion, though.
No, that's out of the champion because I look at that game and I looked at, was it August when we played Liverpool and we're down by that 1-0.
That would demoralize you guys. You demoralized you guys.
Yeah, it demoralized Arsenal. Arsenal didn't even try to equalize. We just took it. They did not take it yesterday. They fought back. That's the difference, man.
All right. So our analyst predicted City win. No worry. Okay.
See,
I
could have been a little bit optimistic of what that useless goalkeeper Leno did the first leg of this game, because that first leg, Man City was not supposed to win that first leg. If you guys remember,
that 5-4 game. It ended 5-4.
They almost came back, right? Fulham almost came back. If Leno was a good goalkeeper, Man City wouldn't have won that game. But it's okay. Let's move on.
Yep.
Well, that's the best they got in goal.
He's a useless goalkeeper.
All right. Forest Wolves. Two teams who are struggling.
Forest will beat.
Forest will beat. I know. Forest
will beat. The way Forest will beat these people. You know what? Because today somebody attacked Sean Dyche with the question of, "Are you now fighting relegation?" And the guy got mad. You know him, right? He got mad. He got really pissed. So, and you know his boss, Marina Kass. If he doesn't win this game, you probably get sacked. He knows that because he's going to get them into relegation part 2 for real. And let's say West Ham win, that's a problem for them. So they will beat Wolves like Wolves stole something in the market.
So for our viewers, here's the situation at the bottom of the table. Forest are 3 points above the relegation places.
Yeah.
A loss further drags them into it because I mean
West Ham wins. West Ham climbs up.
Yeah.
A loss puts them down there.
I don't see West Ham beating. They really are in the relegation battle.
Yeah, they are.
So you say you don't see West Ham beating Man U. Fair.
I don't.
But you also don't see Wolves beating Forest.
It's more
that for if they work on the Forest, I think Forest is gonna win that game. They have their strikers are like doing a lot better in recent weeks. They look like last year, was it last year? No, it was like 2 years ago. I think Forest was like the first team that beat Liverpool,
last season. What are you talking about?
It was last season, yeah. The way they were playing and all that, you think that but then EPL humbles you at the end of the day. That's EPL humbles you because the way they had started that season, I'm like, oh, they're gonna be here for a while, but just a year after they're fighting relegation battle.
Yeah.
So wait, Burnley is the only team that just got that came from champions that's still sitting in the relegation zone right now.
Yeah.
The other two are doing okay.
Well,
Sunderland and Leeds.
Leeds are
Leeds were
doing
there, but
okay. But
they're
Leeds,
out of it for now.
yeah, I mean, Leeds beating Chelsea is good because it helps them to really get out of that. You know what I mean? So
It's good for who?
it's good for Leeds.
So,
Wait, they beat you the first time now. They can beat you again.
Remind me who you are facing again this weekend.
But by the way, we'll be talking about the Wednesday game, so maybe
so
we should
we've
go to
been
the
talking
Tuesday
about
game.
Wednesday. So that reminded me because when we started talking about West Ham, I missed the Tuesdays games. So the first game
Don't worry
actually
about that.
for the game week is versus Leeds. And I think it's important that we talk about it because this is crucial for the relegation battle, right?
Let me help you, Ayo. Let me help you.
Leeds are on form.
Ayo, let me help you. Just do it this way. Chelsea win, Bournemouth win, Tottenham win, Man U win. And we keep moving.
No.
Schechter, I'm going to give
No, we actually go from right to left, right?
Give me your thoughts.
Everton win, Newcastle win.
Chelsea Leeds.
It's too late. I already called it.
Yeah, the Chelsea Leeds. I mean, it's gonna be a good game actually. Chelsea is phenomenal right now. They're doing good under the new coach. I guess everybody under the new coach is doing good. Same as United. So probably are they still in the honeymoon phase? We don't know. But Leeds is gonna put up a big fight. They're not a team that you can just like put to the wayside. So I see the game tomorrow. Um, sorry, sorry, Charles, but it's looking like an offset for Chelsea tomorrow.
Sexta, remind me what's for Liverpool City.
What's that?
Hold on, I won't come back there. Focus on the game at hand. Chelsea Leeds.
This guy, man.
That's fast.
So wow, Leeds upset. Wow.
Yeah.
Can I say something
Stamford
to
Bridge
this
for that
Chelsea
matter.
Leeds game?
Wow.
I won't say anything.
Can I say something?
Stamford Bridge.
You know, Stamford Bridge is like
like
what's it called
Anfield
right
these
now?
days.
It's like Anfield these days. When they play away, when Chelsea plays away, they destroy people. But when they play at home, they kind of struggle at home. So I think Leeds is gonna do well against them tomorrow.
Wow.
Now, can I say
What did you want to add? Yeah.
So, Shakespeare said Chelsea have been doing well. I don't disagree. But I just want to call out something to folks. Since their coach, right, their new manager, Liam, took over, senior man, right?
Rosé.
The toughest games he had played are what games?
The games against
Arsenal.
What happened to those two games?
Lost both.
And the second one that he lost, he wasn't sure of his starting 11. He wasn't sure of his statistics, right? Rather, he set up against Arsenal to stop Arsenal. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's not good, but his toughest times have not even come. His toughest games so far are against Arsenal. He didn't win those games, right? Okay. I don't think it's been tested enough. This is a good test for him and his team. Leeds United, they don't care, they will run, right? Yeah. So Chelsea, they like to run as well. It's going to be aura for us.
It's going to be an open game. Mm-hmm.
It's going to be strength for strength. I don't know if Chelsea will be able to keep up in the second half, because that's the problem of Chelsea. They start very, agile, strong in the first half, then you see their energy dipping, right? Now they don't have one of their most experienced player. I think he's sick. He might be available with James, who is a medical patient. He can't play all the games, right? If he plays today, you have to rest him for like a week. So, and I think if you guys notice, since senior man took over Chelsea, Casido has stopped making those violent and aggressive play. I think he spoke to him, right? The problem is you need a better manager to manage him. He still needs to, because the aggression is his game. That's how he excels, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That aggression.
A manager like, how Arteta handled Xhaka to kind of help him to find where to use his strengths. Yeah. Somebody needs to work with Casido to know where to channel his strengths, not killing his strengths, because that's how you excel, right? But if you've seen, if you're watching so far, he's been very quiet in all his games, and that has really not boosted in that midfield. That's just my observation. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Hmm. Deep
Charles,
analysis.
over to you now.
Okay.
Not much to
No,
say. I mean, you
nothing else
said
to
you,
say.
you said what you want to say, but I believe my team. It's gonna be a
All
tough
right.
game though. It's gonna be a tough game, but I think we can come out. We can come out with a slim win, 2-1, 3-2 kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay. Everton Bournemouth. Oh, this one's yours.
Good game, good game. These are the kind of games that you watch as a neutral and you really enjoy because it's gonna be a lot of fire. But I think Everton, I've been seeing sparks within them recently, and I think they can pull this off. Bournemouth on the other hand, although at the beginning of the season, a lot of people predicted Bournemouth to not perform as well because they sold a couple of players like Dean Houston to Real Madrid, Kirkes to Liverpool. Now they've sold Semenyo also, but I don't think they're doing as bad as expected. But that aside, I think Everton with David Moyes, they have something in them that can help them get a win. Normally, I'll predict a draw for this kind of game, but I'm going to go with an Everton win this time.
Okay. So you're telling me this is the game you will be watching then, because you said as a neutral, this is the game you would enjoy. So
Yeah,
you'll be
I'm
watching
saying
this
so.
one over Chelsea.
You guys are neutrals for this
No,
game.
I mean,
I mean,
he has multiple screens. He has
nah.
multiple screens.
I love to watch one game and enjoy it, especially when my boys are playing. Chelsea all the way.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry in advance. Because
Yeah,
you know what happened with Chexa's prediction last weekend. Anyway, moving on.
let's
Moving
talk
on
about
to
it.
Tottenham Newcastle. This is the quote unquote big game of the weekend of the match week. Unfortunately, the two big name teams are actually languishing down, down the table. Tottenham are close to being, sucked into a relegation battle, and Newcastle can't seem to find any formula. They're playing well, they just can't string wins together. Beardo, is this
Oh,
a
yeah.
Newcastle
So
win? Is this a draw?
Newcastle is at 33. Tottenham is at 29. What's funny is that you guys know this, you probably don't think about it. Tottenham has not won a game in 2026. Newcastle is struggling to the point that their manager has come out and said the club first. If they think that is not the right manager, he's ready to leave. And I really feel bad for him because he's been a good manager so far.
Yeah,
But this season is just not going well. Newcastle needs a win desperately.
3
Tottenham
straight losses, no
needs,
losses in 5, no wins in 5.
yeah, they haven't won in 2026. So it's going to be a tough one. Tottenham is playing at home, which is very difficult for them. Their fans are not behind them. They're going to struggle. Newcastle, I see Newcastle winning this game, unfortunately.
Wow.
For Tottenham.
Wow. Do you guys think Thomas Frank survives this season?
nope.
That's the thing. And if they
I
change
know
manager,
Ruben
is it good for
has said,
North London Derby? I don't know.
yeah, they keep a lot of injuries, I think is what Ruben has told us
Udogie
on
just joined the injury
Twitter.
list.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna survive the season. If anything, knowing Tottenham doesn't really pull the plug like that on their coaches,
Mm.
except maybe one or two. I think maybe one
Mourinho.
actually.
They
Mourinho,
don't do it. They don't
yeah,
do it mid-season. Most times they don't.
they don't. So I think they'll wait till the end of the season if they're gonna make any
Yes, and
changes. You know,
the fans are clamoring for a sack. They've been clamoring for a sack since last year.
See, let me tell you, when Pep wasn't doing well, they asked for a sack for Pep. That's just fans, man. Fans will be fans, but at the end
Yep.
of the day, you have to look at the management. What is yeah, the fans, they want this, they want the team to do well, but sacking the coach and bringing the new one does not guarantee you wins. So
Mm.
just stick with the one that you have right now.
Chelsea are winning. Chelsea are winning.
See it through. I mean, Chelsea, Chelsea, you guys too. I mean, it's not like you pulled it like right away. You gave him a season and a half. Didn't you give him a season and a half? Chelsea. I mean,
Maresca?
they did. Yeah,
Yeah.
Maresca, a season
Mm-hmm.
and a half. So you don't just they
Mm-hmm.
don't. It's not like he had half a season and then they pulled the plug. So
I don't
yeah,
think
I think
Maresca. I don't even think Manchester City is more of personal. There were a lot of background issues happening. That not
And
Yeah, I don't think it didn't
yeah,
seem to be his
I
preference.
was I didn't even see that coming, for that's the thing. Because so this one fans can call for the head of whatever at the end of the day. It's the management that has to do with it. And I think knowing Tottenham management, they're not gonna do it mid season. They'll wait till end of the season at least before
Dexter,
if they make any
if
changes.
Tottenham gets to position number 16, 17, what would you do?
I'm
If
not
you
their
were
coach.
no, no,
I'm not their coach. I don't care about
if you were the
I,
Tottenham chairman,
Well, I still go back to what I said. If I bring in a new coach, what does it guarantee me that something is going to change? He has to work with the boys. It's the same people that are
you will take a
playing.
risk. You will take a risk
I
and
mean, guys, look at this.
Yeah,
lucky you relegate.
He's
Tottenham relegates. Is
yeah.
that
he's only six
I'll take a
points
risk
above
at
West
it.
Ham.
I have a
This is the
follow-up
same
question.
gap between Arsenal and City. It's just 6 points.
I have a follow-up question. Shexter,
Just saying.
Yeah.
who goes first, Thomas Franco and Slot?
oh,
Oh,
Ah,
if anything, it will be Thomas
plot
Frank.
twist.
Our slot is not going anywhere. Slot is not going anywhere. Let me tell you, if Liverpool is even 20 on the table, it's not going anywhere.
Anyway,
560 million. Like, do you guys know that they spent more than half a billion? And Slot is in number 6 or something.
No, we didn't spend up to half, man. We spent 400 and something.
You spent.
You
I didn't
just
say
bought
net
Jeremy
spend. I
Jacket.
didn't say net spend. You spent half a billion.
We didn't spend up to that. Even the guy that we just got that's now injured, he's not a season-long
60 million.
injury.
Jacket is 60 million.
Jacket.
That's crazy.
You spent 493 in the summer. Plus
Okay.
another 60.
Plus Jacket 60 million.
yeah, it's half a billion.
It's
Yeah.
half a billion, sir.
Yeah, but you can't consider the guy that hasn't played, that hasn't let his foot
Is he not your player?
until end of the
You
season.
signed him though.
Until the end of the season, we didn't want the same thing that happened with Gay happening again.
All of them, Isaac. You signed Isaac too, but he's not playing. But
That
you
one is
signed him.
injury
You
now.
spent the
That one
money.
is injury.
And I
He's
heard that it's going to be a longer layoff. They just confirmed that his injury is going to take longer. Have you heard about that?
Isaac.
no.
I told you guys. You guys
Isaac
were like,
is
because they were saying
season
it.
long. No, he's not coming back
I
until
told
next
you
season.
guys
No,
when
the
that injury
initial,
happened. I was
initial
like,
timeline
best case.
was going to come back in April, and I just heard that it's
No.
I
I knew it was done for the
agree with
season.
him.
When they said it was a fracture, I knew it was done for the season.
I told
Yeah.
you guys in the group chat. I'm like, it's very unlikely that he will play again this season. Yeah.
When fractures, you need like 8 weeks before you even start doing what was it called? Doing any kind of like movement on top of that, and
Yeah.
then to like bring him back into the team to get him game. No. And next season now.
Yeah, you might see him in May. I think there's a chance he might start making the bench in May, but you really won't see him again this season.
Why do we want to even like waste our time doing that? Let him just come
Because you
back
spent
refreshed.
150 million on him.
Yeah, no, then let rather than bring him in and then he can easily get injured again. Let him just sit out the season. We take our losses. Yeah, we're not
Slot
going
might be
anywhere.
wanting to save his job by then.
We slots,
That's
please
my
forget slot.
All right, let's
Slot,
move on from
he
that.
can't fight for nothing, man.
So
So,
Newcastle
what's the
win in this
prediction
game.
for Tottenham Newcastle?
You said Newcastle win. I don't agree.
Newcastle.
No, everybody else.
I agree. Newcastle win.
I see a draw coming up.
Okay. 3 wins and 1 draw.
They draw first. Okay.
I need to start writing my predictions down, as a matter of fact.
Yep. West
Well,
Ham, Manchester
please don't make me
United.
predict Liverpool games again. Every time I've predicted Liverpool games, they beat us like we so. Where's Aya?
Oops, sorry, lost me for a
Are
second
you
there.
back? Okay.
I'm back. West Ham against Manchester United. I mean, for me, best case that I see in this game is a draw for West Ham. I know
Yeah.
I backed Nuno to save West Ham from relegation as he's done with Wolves and Forest in the past. But I think this one, Man U are on form at the moment. I don't see them getting a win.
Okay.
Plus, Man U are not really doing anything during the week. All they are doing is sleeping and training. They're just sleeping and training. One game, sleeping and training. That's all they're
But they're
doing
not
at
the
the
only
moment.
team, though. They're not the only team that's just sleeping and training. Even half the league is sleeping and training. Isn't that the
Well, no,
case?
no, 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 sir. Some
No
yes,
other
yes.
team has that quality.
Hold on, you
It's
are
a
correct.
different thing when
But
you have, yeah.
some of the teams here will play FA Cup this weekend. Some of the teams will play this week game and also plan for weekend in FA Cup. Man U has
Everybody
no
except
worries.
Man U, have it.
No, Man U is not thinking of FA Cup. So they are going to
Yeah,
this
but
game 100%.
I'm asking, how many out of the 20 are you telling me is only Man U that's not playing the FA Cup?
That's what I said.
He says
They are
some.
not the only one. I said some of the 20 teams, right? They have to worry about the weekend FA Cup games. Man U does not they are not thinking about that. They are like full squad, everybody get on the bus. Right? This is the game, right? And after that game, they go back to reading newspaper. By the way, this
Yeah,
is the first time.
yeah,
Man U,
but
are you guys aware? Are you guys
the-
aware that coming up, Man U has a game that is 11 days apart. That's number one. Then they now have another game that's up to 21 days apart.
Wow.
I have to read it off for you. Are you guys aware? So now Man U is planning to play friendly in Saudi. Have you heard about that one?
Yeah,
This season.
Yeah.
just
Because
so they
of
can
I
have
think
games.
it's 5 million or something that they can make from that. Yes.
Oh no, but that's not the first time they did it. They did that. Was it last season also that they did that? That they said, oh, they
After the
wanted to
season.
do.
They did it after the season.
No,
They
it wasn't
get
after the season. It was mid-season. They played a game. Oh, was it after the season?
was
Oh
after the
yeah,
season
sorry.
that
That was after the
Garnacho
season.
was taking
Because
pictures
after,
of the plane.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
This
It was after
one,
the season.
they have
That
too
was
much
after
time
the
in their
season.
hands and they can afford. That's why I look at them. They are talking now. I don't want to respond to them because we are not in the same class. Right? If you are
but
thinking of
even the
playing
teams like I think Crystal Palace is one other team that is out, but Crystal Palace is in Europe,
Mr. Palace is in Europe.
right? Like I don't even think there's any team that is out of all competitions. Maybe Wolves,
How about Burnley?
Burnley are playing Mansfield this weekend.
Can you
Oh,
imagine?
Even Burnley,
Even
yeah,
Burnley.
okay.
I was
even
worst team.
Burnley is still in the FA Cup.
Can you imagine?
Nah, I didn't go check again, but I know they're not the only one.
I
They're
think
not the
Crystal
only one.
Palace might be the only other team.
Yeah, Crystal Palace got knocked out by his high school team.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah,
the
PE
defending
teacher.
champions. That
Like PE teacher.
that made the
Yes.
news.
Oh yeah, that was the big news then. Yeah,
Yeah.
when they got
Yeah,
knocked out.
the
You're right.
coach is a PE
Wolves
teacher at an high
is
school.
playing Grimsby, the same team that beat them on Sunday.
Can you imagine?
Everybody in the league is still playing something. It's only Man U.
It's only Man U. So you guys are saying because of all that, Man U has no excuse to beat West Ham, right? But
They have no excuse and they should shut
Yeah.
up. They are shouting all over social media, talking, kini kon.
Can you blame them?
You can't really blame them. They haven't won
They
4
won
games in
4
over
games
2
back to
years.
back now.
That's their
When was
first
the last
time
time
in
they
2
won
years.
4 games back to back?
That's bad.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Something that some people win easily. Okay.
Not Man U.
No, Man U.
Did you hear what Carrick said? He said tomorrow's game they are going to play like a Champions League final because of the
Okay.
guy. Yeah, because they want
The
that guy to
afterthought
cut
is
his
there.
hair. Yeah. So they said they will treat it like a Champions League final. I'm like, what kind of a shame?
A game against West Ham.
Yeah, they said they will treat it like a Champions League final.
You guys leave these people alone. Let them do it whatever it takes to win the game, so that fan can get his records.
Shut
It is
up,
like
over
a
here.
final.
Oh man. Okay. We've covered most of these games. Let's go on to Sunderland, Liverpool. I think Schechter knew his game was coming up and he has run away now.
So let's all predict a loss
Because
for him. So when he comes
he's
back,
back.
it's too late.
Schechter,
Yeah, sorry guys.
we were just about to predict Sunderland, Liverpool. I think you were worried about my Ross. It's why you dropped off.
But I'm back now. I came back right on time now.
Okay.
Right on time. Yeah.
See,
So
based
let
on
me let me let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you. I'm not gonna predict.
Okay.
Do you guys think you will beat Sunderland after the
Yeah.
shambles that you displayed yesterday against City?
So it's gonna be a tough game. I can tell you right now.
Who's your right
Only
back?
be
Do you have a right back?
that
Do you have defenders?
that's what. Not even about a right back. It, I can tell
Chiesa?
you
Is
the
Chiesa gonna
reason.
be a right back this game now?
It doesn't matter. We'll find someone to play that position.
Endo
But
will play
that's
this
not.
season.
But that's not even it. It's because Soboslai is not going to be playing this game. That is the only reason I see us not. I mean, we'll probably want to win it for him, but it's going to be a tough game. I mean, Sunderland, you can't really. But I mean, but they lost to Arsenal of recent, right? They
Hold on,
did.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, hold on, hold on. You are missing something, which I expect you to talk about. You are not talking about it. You are going to the stadium of light. Your body will peel. Like
It's
it's like you don't
okay.
know what's going on. That stadium, they don't play
They
Mhm.
haven't
ball.
lost.
It
They
is
are
violence.
they're the only
It
team
is
unbeaten at home
wrestling.
this season.
They've been
Okay,
They are
fighting
the
but
only
everything.
team that has
They've
not
been
something
lost
fighting
at
everything.
home.
starts. There's a first for everything.
I know.
So
Arsenal
I still have
almost
belief.
went out with a win. Those people, I don't know how they did it. See,
Yep. They
that
were
game,
close.
that game, just watch out. If you are not physical, don't play that game.
Yeah, but Liverpool of recent. I mean, I used to think Liverpool that were really really physical before we had the longevity. The guys got the lungs, but this season is just been. I'm not sure what's going on in training right now. We have the same people coming and getting injured back to back, which we rarely had in Liverpool. So I'm not really sure what's going on in the training grounds. But back
Mm.
to this game on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
I still give us a chance. I mean, I still give us a chance of doing some damage.
And I think Shaka is
After
actually
that,
really ready.
City game that we had,
Toss up.
I think the guys want to like come out and try to like do something. Is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Mm. So is
I
now
And a
that
team
they'll
like
decide they want to do
Sunderland.
something.
Yeah, a team like Sunderland will be the good example. They haven't lost at home. We might as well start But Arsenal,
Yero,
I'm
it's
not
a
sure.
Sunderland win.
what did you say?
Sunderland win. It's a Sunderland win.
Wait, let me say this. Let me say this. I actually want Sunderland to lose at all, right? I don't
Okay.
like them holding that record. I won't be surprised if Liverpool are able to do it. I will I will take it. I
I
will be
will be
happy
surprised.
because Liverpool is not a threat to me. But I cannot forget or act like I'm not aware of those Sunderland people. The way they play at home is just crazy, right? I
I
was
mean,
so
they're the only
worried.
team
I
that
was
haven't
so
lost
no,
a
I was
game.
so worried on Saturday
A big deal.
because I didn't know what to expect from them. You understand what I mean? But I think Atenta and the boys they remember what happened. Like if you see the way they handled that Broby, even the way they handled that Broby, it was still like I've never seen a stronger striker in this league currently than that guy. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You have Konate that is poor, you have another that is poor. That's good. But I'm telling you, the two of them will have to take turns over that guy. Just me. Like, did you hear a slot speak yesterday? Like your slot guy, you need to talk to, and I told you, you need to put padlock on his mouth. He talked to the point of saying, "Oh, you know who is happy? Sunderland manager," because he was talking about Soboslai getting a red card, and he was talking to PJM and said the referee was saying like, "You know who is happy for giving Soboslai a red card? The Sunderland manager. He knows how tough that game will be. He knows he needs Soboslai.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
I mean, I said the same
It's
thing.
okay.
That's the only. It's not about who's going to play that position. Is the fact that Soboslai is not playing
Yeah,
that
Sunderland
game.
is crazy.
That's the. But then it leaves the other players to like step up their craft. That's it. My own
I
thing
don't want to miss
is
that game. I tell you, like I am really, really interested in that game. I'm gonna
So,
watch.
Chester, let me ask you this. Do you think if Sobosai was playing, it will make a difference?
Nope.
against
It won't.
Sunderland.
Yeah, considering they haven't lost a game at home.
No, I mean we have a better chance. He's been our best player all season.
Yep.
Our best player all season is not playing, and you don't think that's gonna make a difference?
L for
It's
loss.
definitely gonna make a difference.
That's true.
So what's your prediction?
I still see us winning.
2-2.
I
You
see
win.
it.
You win 2-2.
No. That's my prediction.
That's
I
what you
want you to
said.
beat them, but I don't know how you're going to beat them.
It's like the
That's
same
what
way
I
Chelsea beat
said.
Arsenal 1-1. 2-2
Ayo.
win for Liverpool.
Yeah. No, Chelsea won that game. They won that game 1-1.
Yep.
Hmm.
My prediction is a Sunderland win, though. Just for the record.
All right, that's okay.
You people must
So it's
lose.
just a
You won't
win,
make that.
but
You won't make Champions League this season. I've told you.
I already told you we are going to win the
You are not,
Champions League.
like I said, be dreaming. You are not winning Champions League, and you are
Dream-
not.
dream
You are
start.
not using
Dream
back
start.
door.
I
You are
know
not
you
using
to be
front
a
door.
I know you to be a very honest football, analyst. But I'm trying to see where you see Liverpool winning the Champions League. Maybe it's another day, another conversation. But I really want to understand why you think Liverpool will win Champions League. I'm struggling to see it.
Well,
You
did
guys
you
know
not
I
make?
agree
Wait,
with Chester,
wait,
right?
wait. But we
Liverpool
made
can't
top
win
eight.
the league.
Did you not make top eight? See, when it comes to Champions League is a different ball
Yep.
game entirely.
Yep.
It's a game of chances. When it comes to Champions League, I mean, the EPL is different because these teams they see how you play, they wear you out. Especially we're playing like any Central European team. Like
Yeah.
if you play us open, sure, we have a better chance. But if we meet an EPL team, then that's where the issue is. But apart from that, we have. I mean, who's winning the most in England?
You.
Thank you,
You will,
sir. I
you will
wanted
Let me
those two
find out
to
explain
this.
answer.
something.
I wanted
Something
those two to answer. They can't answer. That's
I'm
why.
Something
asking
Chester
you.
failed to
You will
understand.
find out this season.
All right.
Wait, something Chester failed to highlight is, like Chester said, EPL is, UCL is a different animal. People can be playing terribly in the league. Look at, even Spurs made top 8. And look at where
Look
they are.
at sports. They made top 8.
Yeah. So Champions League is different. But Chester, come on, these are Arsenal fans. They won't understand.
They won't understand. They haven't won it before, so they won't understand.
All right. Let's go. It's all
It's
right.
true. We
I
won't
couldn't help
understand.
myself. I'm sorry.
Liverpool stuff won't understand what happened this season.
I want them
That's
to
all I would say.
face Barcelona.
The
Careful
same
now.
Barcelona that Chelsea. Okay, sure. All right. Brentford, Arsenal. So Arsenal has a double game week this week. The FA Cup is at the weekend.
Me,
So
teacher.
there are no games at the weekend, but then Arsenal play again midweek against Wolves before teams resume their normal schedule the following weekend.
Please, sir.
Go ahead, Charles. Let's hear what other new evil thoughts you have to proffer.
No evil thoughts. This is realistic comments. I think Arsenal will drop points in at least one of these games. I'm not saying loss will be a draw, but I think Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal will win these 2 games.
Okay. Why do you think that? What have you seen that is giving you that opinion? Besides your feeling.
Mentally, maybe getting to you guys, and I also think because these games are so back to back. Yeah, you have a big score, you have a decent size score. It may not be an issue, but I also think because in recent times, the last game Gyökeres went all out, but a couple of your games you've kind of struggled to open play goals. A lot of them and I'm not saying I'm not one of those people that will say corner qualify or penalties are not good goals. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it shows that if a team really wants to stand toe to toe with you guys, they can at least get a goalless draw from you. I think between Brentford and Wolves, it can happen. If you go back to the first game you played against
So
Wolves,
like the goalless 1-0 game against Chelsea, or which one? Which goalless game? No, we played them recently, right? In the Carabao Cup. That was a goalless 1-0 game. So I just wanted to clarify.
You don't even let me land my point. My point is, if you look at the
Wow,
last
I
game
was getting mad. I haven't seen I was bad like this in a long. I never even
I'm
bad
just
like
trying
this.
to clarify it because when he
honest,
gave that opinion, I'm trying to
but
understand
honestly,
where the analysis is coming
all I'm
from.
saying is this. I think between Brentford and Wolves, one of them can hold you to a goalless draw.
Okay.
one of them can take points off. I don't expect it from Wolves. I expect it from Brentford. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, and for me, I think you do have a point there against Brentford, because Brentford have been performing above everyone's expectations this season, especially after losing their coach Thomas Frank, who has been with them, from the lower leagues, brought them all the way to Premier League and kept them in Premier League, and then they sold their captain Norga to us, right? Everyone expected them to struggle, but they're doing far better than Thomas Frank is doing with an arguably bigger squad this season.
Yep.
And I think they're one of the form teams. They won their last, is it 2 or 3 games in the league, right? They're up to seventh or so, right? So
Mm.
Brentford is that team that could actually cause us a problem, which is why I'm happy that they're the ones we're facing first, because we
First.
play them. We play Wigan in the FA Cup at the
Weekend.
weekend, and then we play Wolves again mid next week. I would have been
Yeah.
worried if Brentford was the game next week. I would have been more worried.
Mm.
But
Got
as
you.
it is, I prefer this order of fixtures. Yeah. Biodun, checks, anything to add to those two games?
Oh no, no,
Do
no.
we
I, I,
expect
Um,
I, I I feel, the same way. Oh, looking at the three fixtures altogether, I think if playing them first, it's actually an advantage for you guys. Which leaves the Wolves game. I'm not sure. It's going. We'll see how deep your team is. This next 3 games. We're gonna see how deep you guys really are. So let's wait
Yeah,
and see.
I
But I don't
think
see you guys. I see you losing.
yeah.
As a matter of fact, you. I don't know. It's a tough one to call, but I really don't want. I really don't want you guys dropping points, but if you do, I mean, it might be the defining moment of part of your season. It's is what I
Mhm.
see. But I really want you guys to win. But what I want is not always what happens. So I predicted 4-0 beating City, but we all know how that ended. So
Hmm.
yeah.
What made you predict? What made you predict 4-0?
Because I thought the guys were going to come back thinking of the way they got beat 3-0. You
So
remember
not even
when
2-0.
Barcelona beat us
What's
3-0? What did we do? We beat them 4-0. That's what we did now. So
I
anybody
I
beats us,
warned you in that first
we
half.
had one. We had
I
one for
warned
them.
you. I told you those boys didn't remember what happened in the first leg. There was
They
no fight in
probably
that first
they
leg.
are
They
short
lost that
term.
game in the first leg. It wasn't in in the first half. It wasn't in the second half.
They are short term. Yeah, because that's even the first half. They like moments, flashes of they have flashes of goal that goal that scored. But truth be told, though, City played well that first half, but they didn't really have chance. They had 6 shots, one goal or one shot on goal for the whole first half. So yeah,
Anyway, the only players Arsenal is likely to be missing from these games, I think Odegaard should be back for one of them. I'm not sure which. But Saka is definitely out. I think until the North London derby, he'll be
wait, wait,
back
wait.
at the
Saka
Fulham
is
game.
out for this game.
Saka is out for both games. I don't expect to see Saka for this
yes,
game.
How
guys
did
out
you
for
know
both
that?
games.
How did you know that?
I think you should know by now when I give you injury predictions.
No, no,
I'm
no,
usually
no. The
fairly
reason I said
accurate.
that was before the Sunderland game.
Yeah,
Ateta said both he and Odegaard were out, and they said they will be back in days. He said
that is
Odegaard is
doing.
out, right? So he said
Mm,
days, right? And I was just thinking that being the kind of player he is somebody
mhm.
that likes to return very early. If he misses Brentford,
He's
I would
definitely out for Brentford.
I
I
would
can
expect
tell
him
you
for I would
categorically.
expect him to be available for Wolves.
Okay,
okay.
it's
I,
possible he's
I really
back for
need him for
Wolves.
Brentford, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
See, Brentford's game, I want to respect them and I want to stay humble. But I've also seen Brentford not living up to expectation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that would happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
They are playing fine so far. I mean, best 2 results. Go to Aston Villa, they won. Go to Newcastle, they won. Those are fantastic results.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic results. They've done well.
Mm-hmm.
Their strength is from that right side.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Michael Coyote, right?
Yep.
That guy is not going to be in Brentford next season. I can guarantee you that. The guy is strong. Did you see the collision between that guy and Douglas Luiz? You guys need to go watch it. Douglas Luiz tried to win the ball. He bodied Douglas Luiz to the floor. Like Douglas Luiz went to the floor. That guy is huge and massive. I don't know if Trossard will be able to get past him. And also Trossard had a little muscle too, so I don't know if it's happening.
Yeah, Martinelli might start that one.
So that's my worry, right? I don't want to lose both Trossard and Saka, but it looks like Saka might be out. So I'm hoping that Trossard will be available. Madueke is not reliable, but
Madueke, my guy. Come on now.
Come on. I told you guys, I don't think he understands football. No, I'm not trying to shame him. I just don't think he understands. I think he needs some growth. He needs to grow into, like, there's a difference between running and just, like, he needs to understand the game. And see, Arsenal plays differently. That's something people don't understand. The way they've been playing this season, you need to understand the system. You cannot fit in if you don't understand the system. There's a way they play. Right. You might be good, but you might come into an Arsenal team that you might not fit in because the way they play is different. And I'm not going to say it now until the end of the season. I think I understand what is done and I know where God has put, but that start is just so different. I will give you a little bit of it. Last season, we pushed Rice forward to start the press forward and win the ball. This season, we are not doing that. This season, Rice is the 5th defender. You guys have not noticed, but I'm telling you today.
Oh, yeah.
Rice is go look at the structure. That's why people say our defense is strong.
We know.
That's why people say our defense is strong. So Rice does a lot more defending. And people think, oh, their DM is Martin Zubimendi. And when the game goes on, people don't understand. They just find Martin Zubimendi the last touch. And he scores. The guy has 5 goals. Like, he has 5 goals. So it's been a trick that Arteta has been using. Zubimendi pops in. And people don't expect him popping in. And he pops in and he gets the chances. And Rice is there to help that defense. So it's a unit. And when we now have an injured player, that unit is not together. Luckily, they will be together. I think Calafiori should be back. He had a bad game, but I think he should be back. Nkape is great, but he's not attacking. He's not an attacking player. That's the piece that we lack because he defends well, but he cannot attack and he doesn't support our attack. So hopefully, Calafiori can be back. But Michael Coyote, if we can stop his traits, I think we can push Brentford back because that guy is not afraid to overlap. He overlaps a lot. Their midfield are older people. They are playing midfield with Henderson. Henderson cannot last 90 minutes. The former Liverpool guy, he cannot last. Right? And they have all these Janelt that, they are much older. So it's just like Nugget that is sold to us. They can stay. They can't really go for. So we need to control that. We used to control the other games and take our chances. But I agree with your point. This is the kind of game that if they decide not to play, they can sit back and it might be a 0-0. So we have to be careful.
Yeah, we have to score early and calm the nerves. And it's an away game too. Yeah. Cool. All right. Promises to be an interesting week, nonetheless. I think even though we don't have any. What's that?
Did we cover all the games on Tuesday?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
So I think even though there are no classic big games that stick out, they are going to be very, very.
I want surprise for the other. I just thought that it's not Arsenal. So I don't want surprise for Arsenal. We need 3 points.
Yeah.
Let the other games give us surprises. Chelsea.
Sunderland and Leeds will give us some surprises.
Chelsea.
And I always say I'm the one having evil thoughts.
This is not evil. This is just based on analysis. The Leeds are doing well.
Everybody's playing before you guys. Also,
Sunderland haven't lost.
Surprises
on you guys too.
Arsenal games.
Okay, that was true, Shexter. They would have given us that surprise before.
Because if City wins, that means that difference is up down to 3 points. You guys, the pressure is on you guys to win your next 2 games before City plays again.
Yeah, we've done that this season. I've seen a difference in the mentality of the boys this season.
We've done it before, right?
We've done it this season.
We've done it before. Does dog give you what's it called?
See, one thing I will tell you, Shexter, right? It's an improvement. The previous seasons were not this close, so we are growing.
Yeah. What do you mean you were not this close? 2 years ago, you were very close. What are you talking about?
Yes, December, January, we usually crash. This is the first season in my lifetime that I've not seen us crash in December, January.
February is not ended yet, no.
People
I
forget a
know,
lot
but it's
about
better
that
than the
season
past.
that
That's what I'm
Arsenal,
telling you.
quote unquote, led. People forget City actually had 2 games in hand that season. There
Can
was
I?
never a lead from Arsenal
Yeah,
in that season. That's what people
yeah,
forget.
yeah. They
Yeah,
have
but
City
my
two
whole
always
thing
games.
had
is
two games in hand.
a game in hand is not guaranteed. So
It's
there are
not
two games.
guaranteed,
Yeah,
but
No,
it's
for
not
City is
guaranteed.
guaranteed.
mathematically,
No, sir.
mathematically,
It's
we
not
were
guaranteed
never
for all of
ahead.
you else. For City, it's guaranteed.
Anyway, great conversation
Okay.
always, guys. Look
Yeah.
forward to match week 27, and we'll enjoy the FA Cup in between there.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
All right.